Okay, while we're waiting for our other leaves to dry, we're going to need a larger leaf now. Cut relatively the same way. This, we're not going to knock the end of this one. But we do want sort of a fat tip at the bottom and a pointy one at the top. And we're going to do the same as we did the small ones. Now, I did double this up. This piece of tape is doubled up so there's no sticky on either side. Both of the sticky parts are sticking to itself. We're going to fold this and then fold it again at an angle, so like that, and then fold that at an angle. Okay, unfold it. There we are. We have sort of a natural curve and more thoracic green. But we're not doing it on the inside. We're doing the thoracic green on the outside only. Don't put any thoracic green on the inside. Okay. Now we gotta go upstairs, get some potato chips, or go take a nap, go watch a show, and let everything dry for a good hour, 2 hours. Alright, there is one more step I forgot. It is called a Perpepulon, I think, because my daughter saw purple on it. So we can do the spines. Now if you want to do them in whatever color you want to do your spines in, that's fine. But this is a Perpepulon Barbed Lilly. So we're going to have some purple. Red would probably look good, ball red, but they probably can't steal it because this would be one pain to get into your pocket. This is the kind of terrain you know once you make it, it's probably going to stay. Don't worry about touching the base. A lot of the base is going to be hidden. If you want, you can paint your toothpicks before you install them. There we go. Okay, now it's snack time. Okay, we're back here, everything's dried. I'm going to take this and take our little knife and just sort of tease this up a little bit. I'm trying to make this fluffy. We could touch this up a little later. Okay. Now look how the leaf turned out after it's dried. It's pretty nice looking, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't, you won't be fooled into thinking that's a leaf, but still it's pretty cool. Now on this, on the inside, we're going to go with a little ball red. Biting me. We're going to do the same thing on this side, but with ball red instead of the thoracic green. And you want to sort of pinch that in so it causes the crevice to catch a lot of that red. I think you're smelling what I'm cooking now. There we go. And now I'm going to take a little white glue and pour it into a little lid here. Just need it barely a drop into the glue like that. Get a good amount on there. I'm going to take it and just put it right in there. Now for us, I think we're going to put that leaf over there. Like Bob Ross, where does that leaf live? Alright, take our next leaf, dip it in, and you see now why we knocked the ends of it, so that it could sit in there and look kind of natural. Now we're going to take our short leaves and go opposite. Get a good amount of glue on there. Put that in there. And our last one. There we are. Now we got to sit there and got to let it dry. Alright, this leaf here isn't dry yet, but I just wanted to show you something I like to do. It is partially dry. I've got a small popsicle stick that I've trimmed down to a needle-like point. I like to just drag some of this wet stuff up into the dry area and give it like some optical illusion ridges there. You do that just over and over in the same areas, and it'll darken those spots up. Just an extra little tip to try to make your leaves look a little more lifelike. Okay, you can see our stuff is all dry here. And now we're going to put this onto the base. Oh, I've lost my piece here. We're going to add this last piece. Just going to put a little glue down here. Okay. And I'm going to take this and just try to eye up the best angle for it. And we are going to wrap this around like that. And then thread ties just to hold it until it dries. Okay. And it's just going to hold it till it dries, and then once it's dry, we'll fluff that up. As you can see, it's starting to take shape now, and you can sort of see where I was going once it's just about finished. So now we got to let that dry. Okay, now it's time to take the red tie off. It's like the unveiling at the hospital when you've had your nose redone or something. Okay, and there we have it, a Perpepulon Barbed Lily. There we go. Could be dangerous terrain, impassable terrain, whatever you feel like using it for.